In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your power steering reservoir on a 2003 C320. First things first, take out the fluid. Ghetto, I don't have a vacuum pump, so I'm siphoning it with this little tube. And then, after that, I'm going to undo that bolt right there. And there's also a little clip right there that we're gonna undo as soon as this drains, because you don't want to make a mess. I'll be back. Alright, now that it's mostly drained, go ahead and remove that. And you want to get that little clip right there. That one's a bitch, so I'd recommend pliers and a flathead to get underneath it. Probably gonna take me a while, so I'll update you guys once I pull it out. Oh yeah, this hose right here, you wanna remove that hose, put it up to the side, cover it with a rag, because there's gonna be fluid that comes out of there. You wanna get that out of the way so you can get the clip. Alright, I'll be back. So it's actually not as bad as I thought, probably because I already replaced my power steering pump. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. I replaced that before, but all I need is some pliers. Just pull the clip off, looks like this, and then you just gotta shimmy off this part. Just like that. Get a rag ready, because it's gonna fucking leak like it already is. And put that down. Clean up all this power steering. You don't want that all over the place. So probably just spray some brake cleaner to clean that up. But yeah, just like that. Your new part's gonna look like something like this. And there's gonna be a gasket that goes inside of here. You don't want to forget this gasket. And I mean, just reverse it. I'll be back when I'm ready to put it back in, but it's very simple, very straightforward. So make sure you lube up this O-ring before you put it in. But it literally just goes in there just like that. Make sure it's flush. Make sure it's all the way down. Make sure it's even. I'm sure you guys can see that, the little outline of it. It's right there. Just make sure you got it all the way in. Just like that. It's very important, or else you will have a leak. Go ahead and remove that. Okay. Make sure you lube that O-ring. Use some of the old power steering fluid. Whatever you got. Just make sure you lube it. And reinstallation is just as easy as the disassembly. If the camera will focus, there we go. So there's a groove that kind of lines it up right here. There's a groove where your reservoir will slide into. So you can't really mess it up. Just like that. Actually, you don't want to pinch this O-ring, so I would put it here to avoid pinching it on accident, just like that. I see a little bit of power steering fluid, so I'm just gonna brake cleaner that off. place and make sure it goes all the way in, just like that. I think it's all the way in. Might need a little more, but it looks like it. Just want to make sure you don't want to leak. Yeah. You just want to make sure the grooves are lined up. And that's it. Just go ahead and throw this clip back in, reinstall the hose, and you're done. So let me get this clip back in, let me get the hose back in, and then we'll fill it up. So as you can see, hose back on, the clip is back on, and a good way to tell if you have it on all the way is there's not going to be a gap in between the tab and where it meets up to the bracket, the oil filter housing, we'll say. So there's not going to be a gap. It's going to be nice and flush like that. That's how you'll know. Also, the little tabs there will have like a mark where they lined up previously. But now we just tighten up the clamp, tighten up this bolt, flush the system, and then refill it, and we're done. Right, just flush the system. As you can see, you don't want any bubbles when it's running. That's what my last one was doing, and that's why it was making such a fucking hideous sound. But you just flushed it with brand new fluid, tightened up the bolt, the hose back on, the little clip back on, and now silent. Nice and silent. That's what you want to hear. Not too loud. And all that's left to do is put on this little cup right here. Bam, it's done. You replace your reservoir. That could also be one of the things making the noise. When I replaced my pump, and it was still making a hideous noise, and I found out it can also be the reservoir. If you have bubbles and aeration in your reservoir, replace that because it could be that for something else. Thank you guys for watching. See you in for the next time.